be singing. Girl, put your love on me, 'cause I won't let you down.
Right, and welcome back to another Geoguessr video. In today's video, we've got a brand new game mode called Competitive City Streaks. Now, I watched a GeoPeter do a video on it, and it has its flaws, but it does look quite fun still. But yeah, there's definitely things that could improve on the game mode, which is brand new. So let's just jump into it. Now, I've already had like a round or two to get to get used to it before I started recording. So I think I've pressed play now again just before the recording started, and it seems to jump you back to where you was. So let's just continue. I've already got a streak of one so far, just to get the feel for it. And yeah, let's just jump straight into it. But if you do go into like the video, make sure you drop a like, and let's see if this is a game mode we'll play often. And also, before we get into, hopefully the lag won't be too bad on my laptop. I mentioned before, when it comes to, especially when it comes to online game modes like Battle Royale, the lag on it can be quite bad. Over offline doesn't seem to be too bad. So hopefully with this, it's not too bad. I'll try not to move. But if it's like, I won't move basically, and let's just see how well we do, because I feel like what I've seen, it can get a bit too easy, especially if you're moving. So without further ado, let's come straight into it. So hopefully the lag won't be too bad. Is he going to jump me straight back in, or is he actually going to reset? The problem with this as well is the waiting times. As you can see, I don't know why the waiting times are so, and obviously there's more players in the game, but I've got to wait like 50 seconds for a game. So yeah, definitely didn't expect it to be, for the waiting times to be that long. But looks like we're resetting. Looks like it's jumped me straight into a new game rather than loading me back into the previous one I was doing. So yeah, I think one of the problems I've seen for this so far is that it rarely gives you cities in one country. Because on GeoGuessr, you played if you played long enough, you can still recognise the country pretty much straight away on most of the rounds. But for this, I think it would be harder, more of a challenge if it gave you multiple cities in one country rather than spread across the world. Because obviously it gets quite easy then. But yeah, we won't be moving. We'll try not to. We won't move. Yeah, I'm not going to restrict myself. Like if it's like plonked in the middle of nowhere, if we've got nothing to go off, then maybe I might move a little bit, but we might not need to. This seems like America, so, and also as you can see, like Canada, which you can see there's only one city. There's only one city, so in like the whole continent of North America. So that seemed a bit too easy. Maybe they could make it the longer you go on, the harder it gets, so that it gives you multiple cities. I don't know if it does that, but what I've heard, it doesn't. So, but yeah, that was Canada, and also he got 5 lives as well, and yeah. So we're not gonna, if we don't get the city straight away, we won't like crash out basically. Okay, this should be Switzerland with the low cam and the German language on there. I think there's flags there as well. So I think we're in Switzerland, Zurich. Yep. So yeah, as you can see, these guys are on like 224 streak. So it seems like you can just carry on forever, for a very long time, and that seems a bit too easy. It doesn't seem very competitive to me. I don't know how I'm going to catch up with these guys. So definitely, yeah, if you go on forever, and I think it seems like they kind of gear this towards newer players, but by doing that, this is Tunisia with Tunis and the Arabic and French, and so we're going to go with Tunisia. But yeah, so it seems like they gear this towards newer players, but by doing that, it makes it a lot easier for the more veteran players, the more experienced. So, the fact that it doesn't give you multiple cities in one country, to me that just, it's not like exciting enough, I guess. And it's just, as I said, it seems like they've geared it towards newer players. For newer players, this might be just right for them. But for more experienced players, this might be a bit too easy. Right. What is this? Yeah, what's that? What language is that? This might be a bit more difficult actually without moving. It seems like it's oh, we didn't mean to do that. It seems like, actually don't know. Let's see what options we've got. Honestly, I don't know. To be honest, could we be Lebanon? No. What does this look like? Bulgaria. It was Mexico. Okay, I didn't have a clue. It looked a bit Spanish, but so I don't know why I didn't go for Spanish. But I didn't. Yeah, I was fixated on it being Spain. If it weren't Spain, then I was guessing really. I said we haven't knocked it. We lost 3 lives. I feel like if you don't get the city, you should be knocked out because that's how country streaks works, right? Not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, that yellow sign. This should be Europe, I think. We don't seem to have any EU place. Could this... Maybe it's Croatia. Yeah, okay. By that, I knew it was European, and we didn't have the EU strip on the number plate, so I knew it had to be a country that doesn't always have the EU strip. Croatia is one. Russia doesn't have any EU strip either. And there's probably a couple of other countries I'm missing out, but yeah. Number plate knowledge for you there. This should be UK. Yeah, this should be UK. It's got to be London then. There's only one city to choose from in the UK. Got our lives back up as well, so it seems quite easy. So he gives you a life refill as well. So it just seems too easy just to continue on and on forever. So I don't know how long this video is going to be. I mean, I might go on for like a 50 streak, but I don't want this video to be like an hour long. So let's just see how well we do. And if it gets to a stage where I'll end the video, then I'll just, purposely end my streak and then the game. But yeah. Okay, what flag's this? This looks like the Chile flag. So let's go for Chile. It gives me the option. And again, we are through, right? Yeah, we're through again. Yeah. I had an idea of what sort the game mode was before I started recording by watching GeoPeter's video. Then I had a quick round or two beforehand. So yeah, it does seem a bit too easy. But obviously, this is a brand new game mode, so they're obviously going to look into it and hopefully they'll update it and give it a few tweaks in the next few weeks. Hopefully, I just feel like it's going to be too. Like this guy, Snorlax, 229 streak. Like yeah. What is this? Oh, this is Portugal. Yeah, this is Portugal with the yellow strip on the number plate. So I'm not even having to move for any of these rounds, and I'm just getting them right off the bat. Maybe we are getting lucky with the seeds, like with each round, but I don't know. I do kind of feel like we might be just getting lucky because, to be fair, when I do country streaks and I'm not moving a couple of rounds, quite a few rounds, they are quite difficult. So maybe we're just getting easier rounds. Players are moving around as well. I feel like for this as well, there should be like a no moving thing, option, because if you're moving as well, like I'm getting this without moving. So yeah, if you're moving as well, it's a bit easier. And however, this is, what countries have these plates? What countries has this plate? Feels like Central America. It's got to be South America then, because it's only giving us 3 options. I'm going to go with Peru. Okay. Oh shoot, we need to hurry up. I didn't realise the time. It was Bolivia. We got it last second. Yeah, I knew it was either Peru or Bolivia by the landscape. Look, got it last second. As well, it's not too laggy. I'm really, really impressed with my laptop that it's not lagging too badly. So hopefully, when I try and record Battle Royale again, it won't be too bad. But yeah, it seems okay. Right, this should be America or USA or Canada. Let's go with Washington first. Okay, it was. So next checkpoint is. It is there, we'll be at 10, so. I think with the return to checkpoint, you it's like a balance. What I've seen is like you can like save your lives, but you go back to. So you don't, instead of being on like 8 countries in a row, cities in a row, you go back to 6, for example. If you lose 2 but gain 2 lives, it's a sort of balance thing, I think. So I haven't explained that very well, but I think you get the gist. I think that's how it works anyway. Right, this should be New York. There's New York there. So let's go with New York. We've got yellow plates as well. Now New York has yellow plates. Well, hopefully we'll get more of a challenging, you know, actually a bit more challenging round. This might be a bit. Okay, Spanish writing, green signs. Gen 4, I think. So I'm thinking this should be Mexico. It's not giving us a Mexican option. Okay. Let's think where else it could be. Could be Brazil. Well, I don't think Brazil has green signs, does he? Let's have a look. Oh, it is Brazil. BR.BR. Okay, so we're in Brazil. Screw it. Yeah, it was Brazil then. Alright, fair enough. Good job I saw the domain there. Yeah, this doesn't seem very competitive. It says competitive streaks. It's just not. It doesn't feel competitive. It just doesn't. Yeah, but against a bunch of players, like 310 players, but like there's no way you're gonna catch up to these. It just seems too easy to be competitive as well. Okay, so we should be in the UK. We should be. Yeah, okay, it's London. I feel like with it being cities as well, there's more clues to what country it is, because obviously if it's like a capital city or a big city, there's obviously going to be more clues around to indicate what country it is. So I feel like that's also a neat edge as well as to why these rounds tend to be easier. Yeah, just a thought there. We're on 11. 11 cities in a row. It just feels like in a way it's still country streaks though, in a way. I don't know. So we have Cyrillic though. And do we have a blue strip? We do. So this should be Bulgaria. If Mace actually wants to work. Yep. Yep, 12. Look, if he only gives you one, let's say, one city per country, as we've stated so far, that seems to be a bit too easy. However, if it gives you multiple Cyrillic-speaking countries, for example, if you gave me a city in Bulgaria, would also give me cities in Russia and Ukraine, I feel like that would also be. Now that'd be alright, because obviously it's still a fair bit of a challenge to identify which Cyrillic-speaking country it is, and also to tip some new players as well, so they'll know that those countries also speak Cyrillic. I don't know. It seems like too widespread. Basically, what the city gives you to pick from, it seems way too widespread. This is a bit more difficult, to be fair. Come on. Let's try Malaysia. Oh no, it's not. Oh, okay, so it was Singapore anyway. Okay, it was Indonesia. I definitely recognise it was Southeast Asia, but I wasn't exactly sure which one. I was thinking it could be like Philippines as well, but saw Indonesia there and Malaysia, so I thought it's probably more likely going to be one of those two. Well, no, it wasn't even Malaysia in the end, it was Singapore. Interesting. Okay, this should be USA, right? So it's either, I think it's either going to be California. No, it's going to be San Francisco. Yeah, the trees look more on the western coast than Texas area. So, okay, what is this? What is this? This might be more tricky. Taxi. Map. Okay, they're a bit more stumped here. It's actually a bit more tricky because I can't make out their language on here. Let's see the options it gives us. It's definitely Eastern Europe. See, there's a lot of options here, so that's good. Should try Lithuania. Okay, it was Lithuania. I saw a few letters and a few accents that's, on the signs that seemed like it would be around that area, but that was a hunch at the end of the day. That was more of a hunch. Yeah, let's see what it gives us here. Okay, so it's English. This does seem like UK. No, it's not. Wait, hang on. Scrap that. It's not, because the plates are not British at all. So this should be New York, right? With the yellow plates. Yeah, got New York again. Interesting. All right, what we got here? Gen 4. Oh, it's Austria, I think. It's got to be Vienna in Austria. Saw the, I think I mentioned in my previous video, the previous before that, in Austria you got those distinct blue signs, like street signs. Like if they're blue German street signs, if you see them like that on the attached to buildings and stuff, then it is Austria. So that was a big clue. Just saw that in the distance. Okay, I think we'll get to 20. If we get to 20, then we'll end the video there. So we'll get to 20 if we can, if we do, and we'll end the video there because it just seemed too easy at the moment. There's, yeah, right. This is France, I think, or Italy. Trying to see if the plates are narrow. If they are narrow, which it seems like they are, then it should be Italy. Let's try. Is it Rome? Yeah, it is Rome. I'm really impressed. I'm impressed with my laptop for not lagging so bad on an online mode. So maybe it's just Battle Royale it struggles on, I don't know. But yeah, I'm really surprised at how well, you know, how well it's gone really, lag-wise. This is Vietnam. Where, okay, this should be up there then. We had the Vietnamese language, we had the motorbike coverage as well, you can only see that in Vietnam. Yeah, very Vietnam. This will be the last round of the video because it is going on a little bit and I can't see any sign of me being knocked out. So this will be the last round. Let's see if we can get to 20. I was trying to think what this is actually. It's just seems a bit more difficult for the last round. It seems like it's French. We have a black car. We join on the right. We have a yellow plate for the taxi. Oh shit! I didn't realise the time. Oh no. Perhaps Senegal. Oh, it's Uruguay. What? Okay. Hang on. Wait, what? Okay, that did not seem like Uruguay at all. However, we find on the last round of the video, we finally got one wrong. I said it's continuing the game, but yeah. Let's just go back. It might, if I go back into the game after recording it, in a sec anyway, then I think it might continue where I left off. Possibly, I'm not too sure how that works. But anyway, hope you did enjoy this video. And there's a few tweaks this game mode I need to do. This isn't competitive enough. It's too easy. I weren't moving at all, and I was just getting them left, right, and centre. Apart from the last round, maybe like a round or two. Other than that, it seemed a bit too easy. And as I said, it's not competitive enough. Like, it's just for a new game mode. I like the concept. It you know, it has potential. It seems quite interesting, but it just seems too easy. As I don't know if they geared it towards the newer players, making it really easy for the more experienced players. And also the return to checkpoint thing, I didn't show you, but it's weird how it works. Like, you go back like to any score, but then you gain lives. But it's too easy to stay in anyway. And I'll leave the link to GeoPeter's video in the description. So basically, he gives he's also his perspective on it as well, and it's a very similar opinion on the game out so far. But yeah, hope you did enjoy, and let's see if they go on to tweak this game mode. And if they do, I might do more videos on it. The lag weren't too bad, so I might do another video on this in soon, but I'm not too sure. It just seemed yeah, I'm not too sure how I feel yet. So see you in the next video soon. See ya.